I'm making all of this up as I go because if I think about it too long, I'm not gonna do any of it. Feel tired, feel distracted. No, that's gonna be stupid. That's gonna be cute. I feel like this kind of confidence with the circular saw opens up a world of possibilities that wasn't available to me before. This helps a lot to get rid of the visual clutter outside of the greenhouse. I need help. I have a spreadsheet, so I'm gonna go get my spreadsheet. You're just baby darkness. My snapdragons are sprouting. Papa? Hi, honey. Come here. Eee. What do I wanna do today? What do I wanna do? I don't even know what I wanna do. I struggle with staying focused when it comes to things to do in the yard because I want to do everything all at once all the time. I think I say that in every video and it's true. It is 66 degrees in here right now. Where I last left you, I had to start these seeds in the house. I already know that the storage I have right here is not going to be sufficient for the seeds that I need to grow. So I'm gonna have to get some more shelving going. I would like to put one more row up here. Let's go pick through some of the scrap wood and see if I have any 1-bys that could be utilized for additional shelving. I do wanna get this set up and get everything on the timer today so we could start to move seeds outside. We're gonna get the bulk of the seed starting complete in this video today. Are we? I don't know. We're just happy to be outside. Do we have to have an agenda? We don't. We don't have to have an agenda. We don't have to have something to do. Come here, guys. Let's see what we could use for shelves. I have barely lived with this configuration, but I do want to clean it up a bit already. I had planned for a potential reconfiguration of this. I'm not mad about it at all that I'm redoing a couple things here. And then 117 minus 3.5. Get over here, guys. Shelf height, that's gonna make sense. 16 makes sense. I think 16 makes sense. I got one up there. Make it easier to adjust. Okay, there we go. That's good right there. Okay, 16.5. What are you doing down there? Huh? What did you find? Who are you bothering? Kilo? Get out of there. What are you doing? I'm gonna have the next shelf right up here, dedicating all of this to planting space. Maybe put another board across here because I need all the space I can get. After starting some of what I've already started, I'm gonna run out of room. I'm making all of this up as I go because if I think about it too long, I'm not going to do any of it. And I'm going to overthink it and just think myself into inaction. Oh, Flages, I see you! Feel tired, feel distracted, feel fucking distracted. No, that's going to be stupid. Unless... Alright, this is because I don't want to look at the greenhouse and just look at a bunch of shelves inside. That's a very quick way for things to start to look cluttered. That's gonna be cute. Hi, hon. How'd it go? Do you smell the poop over here?
Yeah.
Where is it?
There's some trash over there.
Oh no.
Yeah, right there.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah. What time is it now?
It's 4.
Okay, I have a good amount of these and I'm not interested in just going and buying a bunch more. I was gonna add to my cart some 1x10s and I decided, you know what, let me just stop it. It could be too easy to just buy and then an innocent hobby can quickly turn into an obsession and you'll never have enough. I'm saying that to myself. I have enough. I have more than enough. I am very grateful. I have a lot. 8 inches. Yeah! I feel like this kind of confidence with the circular saw opens up a world of possibilities that wasn't available to me before. I am ecstatic about that. They're actually pulling together really nicely too. I thought they would be a lot more crooked than they are, but oh, it's so nice to work in here when it's raining outside and it's warm in here. I feel like I'm gonna spend a lot of my time in here this summer. Okay, this helps a lot to get rid of the visual clutter outside of the greenhouse. I do not like visual clutter. I think I might still be able to keep these down here. I think these might be good for that. Ooh, I like this so much more. The shelves don't come out enough for me to have full coverage on the lights. So I'm gonna keep them on here. Kind of glad I didn't take this off. A little pieced together, but I could save my good wood for an upcoming project. So I hope you'll subscribe to the channel because maybe within like the next week or two, I'm going to clean up the fence for the cut flower area just a little bit better, just to make it like really nice and slick looking. It's such a nice area now, especially now that I have the borders around the beds. It looks really sleek. I use landscape timber to close out the beds in the cut flower area. Yay! Alright, I have all the space now. Okay. I got new trays. I had the aluminum cookie sheets filled up, they bent. I purchased these trays. They don't have a groove around the side, so I can put water in the bottom, which makes it a lot easier to water the soil blocks. First, let's get this filled up. Ooh, it's nice to just toss it around, be messy with it. Whoa, it's muddy. Earthworm castings, perlite, cocoa core, and then I think it needs more water. Yes. Okay, I want to tell you what I'm going to sow today. Okay, I already sowed these. This I need help. I have a spreadsheet. So I'm gonna go get my spreadsheet. Check out my spreadsheet. I have this like this for my vision. So I highlighted anything that is going to be a good companion because I need to make sure that I sow a lot of those so that I can plant them in between things. Marigold, basil, nasturtium, different types of things that go well as companion plants to repel all sorts of pests. And plus it's just really pretty to look and have just such a diverse area of color and texture. I'm not gonna go too into my spreadsheet. If you do wanna know more about my spreadsheet though, comment down below because maybe I'll do a video about it if anybody is actually interested in seeing how I'm learning how to section all of this out and how to understand what goes where and when and why. This is really helping me to stay super organized. Okay, the poppy doesn't need light to germinate, right? If you know better than I do, comment down below. I'll find out in a couple weeks. That's kind of how this goes. All I could do is keep really good notes about all of this and hope for the best. Also, I'm gonna transfer some of these out of these containers because it's very hard to keep them watered. And let me show you why. Because they have this little ridge down here, all the water goes in here so it doesn't actually get water into the bottom of the soil block. Don't mind that one. Flages ate it. Chamomile, lemon balm, celosia, celosia, celosia. I don't want a ton of lemon balm because it is invasive. This whole process actually makes me value seeds a little bit more, knowing that something can actually germinate from each one. Makes them feel a little bit more special and not just something I would toss out. Oh. Do you want to help? You're such a good helper, boy. Hi, girly. Oh, look at that. No miss? You like these seeds? Are you cozy? You're such a sweet boy. Sit. Aw, I should get you guys a little bed for in here. That'd be cute. Get them a little doggy bed. They like hanging out with me. You guys like hanging out with me? You're just baby darkness. You're just baby darkness. All right, humidity dome. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, there's some. I see a little greenery. My snapdragons are sprouting. I was worried about these. You can barely see it, but that is like little tiny tinies. Oh my gosh, they're in there. Oh, look. Oh, there's one. You see the little tiny babies? You got little babies in there. Okay, we have to nurture these ones. I want to also show you my lizanthus have started to sprout, but I don't know if those are the lizanthus because they're not sprouting in the hole. They all sprouted. Everything that sprouted outside of the hole. Not really sure what to do about that yet. I still have quite a few more seeds to actually sow, so I'm just gonna leave those alone for tonight, and I'm gonna go inside because it is getting kind of chilly and it's getting a little bit late. I've got all of these going, and then I've got a bunch of flowers here, snapdragon, celosia, just a bunch of stuff. I also have some lupine over here that's starting to germinate, and that's exciting because I've direct sown lupine for the past 4 years now. I need to go inside and eat something because I have been doing this for hours now. I even broke a nail. If you're starting seeds, I would love to know what you're starting, where you're at. Are you trying to build your own greenhouse? I really appreciate that you're taking the time to watch. It's actually really exciting to see some of the seeds starting to germinate, and I'm full of mud. I will see you next week. Lila Kilo! Come on, guys.